Hello, this is Surya Silva, welcoming you back to Life Beyond Limits for Women. This is Module 3 and Lesson 3. And in this lesson, we're talking about receiving and achieving. I'd like you to consider some really important information, in that you all have great power inside of yourself. You're a whole energy system. You have a magnificent organ of your brain and your mind. You have a whole marvelous body system and, of course, a spirit. And these all work together. You're a spiritual being having a physical experience with an intellect. To live life beyond limits is to live into a new vibration of yourself and your life. You can only do that to the point that you allow yourself to be in this new vibration. What do I mean by that? How do you allow yourself to grow and expand and explore all the possibilities that are available to you, to move beyond that which has held you back? It's so true that for many women, their conditioning has been to live inside those old stories. They've kept their desires and yearnings secret for what they would love to have in their lives and settled for what they've known. Desire now becomes the key to shifting from struggle to success. When I talk about desire, oftentimes that word is linked to sexual desire. I'm not talking about sexual desire in any way. I'm talking about a deep desire that comes up through your entire body system and gives you messages. You might experience this desire as restlessness, or you're wanting to do something. Perhaps a dissatisfaction is happening, a yearning that we've talked about a number of times. Perhaps you feel frustrated, or you're longing to do something and you can't quite allow yourself to do it, or perhaps you get sick. Acknowledge these desires. They support you to shift through struggle and move into success. I'll give you an example. If you imagine a beach ball and you're in water of some kind and you're pushing that beach ball down under the water and you have to push it quite hard, it takes a lot of energy to keep it under the water. And the moment you release the pressure of your hands, it pops up. That could be you pushing down your desires, pushing down your longing and your yearning. And as soon as you release the pressure of holding them down, they pop up and reveal to you what's important. To repeat what I said, this is in no way about sexual desire. It's about the longing and the yearning inside of you to be bigger and bolder and more brilliant in your life, to be all that you can be, to move from the fragmented small self into the bigger self. What is the yearning wanting to tell you? Future memory or imagined reality is a marvelous technique that you can use. In the last lesson, you started to write down the story of your self-image and your new beliefs. Continue on and write down the story of your life beyond any limits. Then run that story in your mind. Of course, as we've been learning in other lessons, it has to happen in present tense. And you imagine that you're living this life. And you add lots and lots of emotion to it. And the emotion and the feeling assists and creates the vibration. In your imagination, allow yourself to receive that which you're bringing in and imagine the results after you receive it and achieve it. Practice this future memory because you know that repetition is key, and it's so powerful to keep imagining the life that you're choosing. As you're doing this, ask yourself these questions. How does this woman live? How does she make her decisions? How does her life unfold as she lives in this new vibration? How is this woman living her life beyond limits? How is she connected to her soul? Aren't they beautiful questions? Because when you ask these questions, you can imagine yourself living this life, and soon you will be living it. As we finish up today, I invite you to take a moment to reflect. Think about what has stood out for you in the whole module and reflect on that some more. When you complete your worksheet, dig into your own truth. However, resist just writing things from the surface of your mind. They won't be your truth. Keep writing until you discover what's really true for you. Spend some time imagining the life that you're living beyond the limits, and be happy and joyous in the process. Thank you so much for being with me again today, and I look forward to being with you in the next module. See you next time. Bye for now.